Hey everyone, when I was growing up as a little boy, there were nights that were really special because my parents would let me stay up to watch a show called Charlie Brown. And that was, as a kid, that was like super cool. And they had a theme song called the Peanuts theme. And I'm going to show you how to play it on guitar. It's super easy. So if you want to learn the song, at the end of the song, I'll have a lesson on exactly how to play it. And if you'd like to get the tablature for it or a lesson worksheet for it, so you can really get into all the details, just head over to yourguitarschool.com. I'll have a link at the bottom of this post so you can get the material and watch the video and learn how to play the song. Okay, so that's the Peanuts theme. It's a pretty cool tune, right? Anyways, I want to show you exactly how to play it. It's really easy, so if you're a guitar player, or even if you're not a guitar player and you'd like to try it on a guitar, you could do it. Basically, all we want to do is be able to play this note, which is a G note. It's a 3rd fret on your low E string. And again, all the music's at the website, yourguitarschool.com, so you can go there and you'll find all the lesson material there. So put your middle finger on that G note And the only other note that we need for the beginning of the song is this one here. This is the 2nd fret on the D string. And I'm going to play it and then hammer my finger on to produce the note. So the way I pick it with my right hand is I use my thumb to play that bass note. And then I pull up on that D string or that 4th string and hammer onto the note. That's it. So that's all you have to do for the intro to the song. Simple, right? The other thing that you can do is you can just strum down and up at the end of 2 of those passes. So I'm just going to go down and up. You can even strum with your finger on it, which is actually what I think I did in the recording. So that's it. That's it. That's the intro to the song. It sounds really cool. The next part is the melody. So the melody is the same bass note, but now what I'm going to do, instead of pulling on 1 string, I'm going to pull on 2 strings. The 2 strings I'm going to pull on will be the 2 inside middle strings, and then the next 2 strings below it. Actually, not exactly the next 2, but these 2, and then just move below it 1 string. So I'm playing between these 2 and these 2. The melody notes are, and I put my my index finger down on this 3rd fret, 2nd fret note, and then I'm going to now play those next 2 strings, which are these 2. Okay, that's the melody for the first part. The second part goes backwards. The higher sounding ones, put my finger on, and then off. So there it is. It's in reverse. First one, in reverse. And then I'm going to play the bass note 1 time, and then I'll go on this note again and off the note. So kind of 3 parts. First part, part 2 in reverse, play the bass note, and then on and off. And then what I'll do is play the first part again. Put it all together. A little slower. And then I'm just going to play our intro, that little bass run, 2 times. So I put it together. You'll notice something else that I'm doing, which is not necessarily advanced, but I'm just filling up the space where I wait with down and up strokes. And of course, all this stuff is notated in detail on the lesson worksheet, which you can get from yourguitarschool.com. Okay. That's the whole thing. I repeat it again. But this time, I'm stopping halfway through it to go to this F note, which is the 1st fret note. And I'll play that with those 2 open strings again. And then add my 3rd finger to that same note we were adding our finger to before. So it's... And then I'll play that intro riff or hook, but with this 1st finger. So that's the next part. I'm going to do that same idea, but here. First time. Next time. That's the intro now. We've got the melody. And the next thing we need to do is what we call a bridge, something a little bit different. Now, if you've been playing guitar for a while, you're probably playing a C chord. I'm going to go from a C chord to kind of a D chord. I'm just moving from the C note to a D note, moving up the guitar neck to find my notes. It all goes alphabetically. C, but I'll take that whole chord shape with me. So it's kind of a C chord, or kind of a D chord. And I'm going to strum down, up, to get to the D chord. Down, up, up. And then I'm going to do a very simple thing, which is while I'm holding that chord, I'll play this 2nd string note, hammer on to the 5th fret, or I can pick the 5th fret with my pinky. and that's the whole bridge. In the piece when I'm playing, I think I hammer onto it. And you can also play all the strings that are around it too, or some of the higher sounding strings. Rhythm in this song is more important than accuracy, and I'll show you what I mean. So here's my chord. So you can see when I did the example there, I'm just hitting the chords and strumming, bigger strums hitting a lot of strings. So you don't have to worry about being really precise when you're hitting those notes. Keep the rhythm going and get used to just getting your fingers on the notes. You know, the hardest part is probably just going to get that pinky to the right spot. And that's the entire song. I'm going to play it for you so you can hear it all put together. And you can also play it as a solo guitar piece. You don't have to have the jam track. Here we go. That's it as a solo guitar piece. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson and have fun with this song. Again, grab the music from the website. The other thing as well is you'll notice that I've been improvising in between melodies when I played the original track. So if you want to learn how to improvise over the song, again, you can go to yourguitarschool.com and I've got information on how to improvise. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson and we'll see you in the next one.